we're here in round 1 of the Eldritch Moon Shadows over Innistrad Phantom Sealed. We would like to play first. And I did make one change in the deck building. I switched out an 8 of the Horrid Swarm for a Lashweed Lurker. So this looks fine to me, so we'll keep it. It's not super exciting, but, you know, got a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. It's pretty good. Sin Prodder is just it's a pretty strong card. Your opponent really has to start making some decisions, so I think we will start by playing a Primal Druid this turn instead of the Cultist Staff. We don't really need the staff. It's not like we're equipping it next turn anyways. We're going to be playing the Sin Prodder, so might as well get a Primal Druid down. Alright, so opponent plays a priest. Alright, so I think we don't even bother attacking. Let's just play a Sin Prodder, and next turn we'll play a Fragment and a Staff. We forgot to attack because we're not that smart. Neonate has Menace, but hey, it happens, you know? It's been this is also my first Phantom Sealed, or Sealed of any kind besides the pre-release with Eldritch Moon, so we're not going to be playing perfectly. But yeah, we should have attacked with the Neonate. Hopefully, oh, our opponent plays a Duskwatch Recruiter. Good card. Alright, and now wheel the top card. Convicted Killer. Yeah, so I like Sin Prodder a bunch. It just forces your opponent to make decisions on what they're going to let you have. So here, I think we can play. We can attack with our Sin Prodder pretty easily, and then I think we just play Convicted Killer. It seems fine. There's no reason to attack with our Neonate. Now we can attack with our Neonate. So he's going to tap down our Sin Prodder. We'll attack with our Neonate. And then I think we want to play the Killer over the Fragment. More mana efficient would be to play Fragment and Cultist Staff, though. And then next turn we could equip the Cultist Staff and play Convicted Killer. Alright, yeah, that makes sense to me. We'll play Fragment. Oh wait, it enters the battlefield tapped. We're not playing great, but it's fine. Next turn we'll have access to 6 mana, so we can play the Staff and the Killer, and maybe our Sin Prodder will get us something. So yeah, probably should have just played the Convicted Killer there, and then next turn we can play Fragment and Staff. Hard to say. Let's see what our opponent has for us. Briarbridge Patrol seems fine. Our opponent doesn't have enough mana to tap down guys that we have. Let's see what we get. Forest. Okay. So our opponent dumps a forest for us. We draw a forest. So we have 6 mana. We could play a Cultist Staff, equip our Sin Prodder, and attack for 5, and then our opponent has to double block with like his Briarbridge Patrol and his Guardian Priest if he wants to not take 5 damage. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Otherwise, he's just playing Convicted Killer and the Cultist Staff and attacking with the Sin Prodder and trading the Sin Prodder for Briarbridge Patrol. Yeah, I think since we have the Cryptolith Fragment out, and our opponent can't tap down our Sin Prodder right now, we can use this as an opportunity to either hit him for 5 or force him to trade off a couple creatures. And he's going to take 5. We have the Fragment, so we're fine with our opponent taking damage because we can just drain him for 1 each turn. And now our opponent has to leave up the Priest to like tap our Sin Prodder. We can just easily block here. This is only when it deals damage to 1 or more creatures, so we can take 3. And we'll block here. If our opponent has a trick and wants to kill our Primal Druid, that's fine. Nope, just gets us for 3. And Choking Restraints. Alright, that's not the worst. Because we will still have our Sin Prodder. His value is mostly on his trigger. Alchemist Breeding. Okay, so our opponent has to decide if he wants to take 5 or if he wants us to kill one of his guys. Alright, so I suspect our opponent will tap down one of our creatures. Let's go ahead and attach the Cultist Staff to our Primal Druid. And then go to combat. He'll tap down our Primal Druid. We could attack with our Neonate and use Alchemist Greeting to kill his Duskwatch Recruiter. Seems good. He's going to let us attack. So we can do the same thing. Okay. Opponent goes to 9. So now we can... Does it even matter? Yeah, we want to kill this Duskwatch Recruiter before he can use it. So yeah. We'll discard the Greeting. Okay. We'll Madness it. Destroy this Duskwatch Recruiter. Don't care about the Briarbridge Patrol. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. And draw a card, which is a Prey Upon. Oh wow. So we can even eat his Tapper or his Briarbridge Patrol. If we eat his Briarbridge Patrol, we do give him a clue. So we might want to just save that for next turn, and then like use our Cultist Staff to do that. Or we could just kill his Tapper and take 3. That seems fine too. Yeah, target creature we control, target creature we don't control. And if he has like the turn aside or something, he has the turn aside. Alright. Get rid of his Tapper, leave him with just a 3/3. We have a Convicted Killer in hand. He's at 8. And if he gets us down below 10, we're going to transform our Fragment. It's not looking bad. Okay, another Choking Restraints isn't exactly what we wanted to see, but it's alright. Sinprodder's gonna do some work for us if we don't keep hitting lands off of it. One in hand, so we'll play Convicted Killer. Play a Fork in the Road. And Forest to the hand, Mountain to the graveyard. Play a Forest, Cultist, 2, 3, and now we have a 4/4. Our opponent has a 3/3. Our opponent's at 7, and this is going to flip if he does damage to us. So, wow, our opponent has all the white removal, huh? Alright. It's not bad, because if our opponent attacks us, we're going to flip this. Yeah. And then hopefully we'll draw something. Our opponent's deck is pretty nice. Doesn't matter. Transforms. 1/4. So our opponent's on a 2-turn clock, and we get Borrowed Hostility. That can't be good for our opponent. And we get a Kessig Prowler, which we can actually play and transform, right? Okay, so begin combat, attack, put our opponent to 3. Alright, play a Prowler, play a Forest. Alright. So, if we survive this turn, very likely that we win. We can transform this to a 4/4. He's going to move it over to here. That's fine. Unruly Mob, sure. Sure. So our opponent can't really attack us. Or he can. Let's just transform here. Okay. I think we just block our Convicted Killer. He has 1 card in hand, so he can have like that pump spell. So do we double block? Give him the option. We're probably fine. if we double block. Like, he can kill one of our guys. Okay. Gonna get a clue. Gonna get a counter. So we have, okay, yeah, our opponent just gives it up. Alright, so let's go to sideboard and see what we have. I think our deck is pretty well positioned against his deck. I don't know, like, let's see, is there something we can change here? Sanguinary Mage is good against Unruly Mob, but he didn't have anything too crazy. Yeah, you know, I really think that our deck is fine against his. I'm sure there's something that I could change to make our deck better, but I'm not sure what it is. So I'm going to submit this and just try it again. Alright. Mountain. This is kind of an awkward hand. I don't really like keeping hands like this because it's all green cards and 2 mountains. Our opponent mulliganed. I think we should mulligan. This just doesn't do anything. Okay, this is somehow worse. So we'll mulligan again, and I guess we keep this. So not exactly where we want to be. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess we keep that on top of the library. It's fine. I thought that I had mulliganed again accidentally. So I guess we just play this mountain. We got a bombardment if he plays anything. Try to get to this woodland patrol, I guess. Not exactly where you want to be. Oh, perfect though. Opponent plays a Duskwatch Recruiter for us. Bombardment. And we get a fragment. Pass it back. Priest is fine. Do not care about that. Play this Woodland Patrol. Next turn we have Fragment and Borrowed Hostilities. Opponent has a lot of removal though. Fiend Binder. Okay. So I suppose we attack. Opponent's not going to block, so we'll just do that. Play a Fragment. Alright, pass it back. So basically our plan is to hope that our opponent makes some mistakes. And that we draw very, very well. That would be great. Okay, a Choking Restraints. Well, that's bad. Okay, so Convicted Killer is not going to do it for us. Or as our opponent gets to hit us down to 12, we get to knock him down to 16. Yeah, it's not looking great. So I think we're still using the Cryptolith Fragment, maybe? No. Because then he just taps it, and then... Okay, so yeah, we just need to draw as many things as we can. Neonate. Not great. We play it. Opponent taps us down. Then he taps this guy down. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this one. I suppose we could have used Neonate, get rid of Borrowed Hostility, and hope to draw like a 5-drop. I don't know. Okay, yeah, none of this is looking great. So now... I think we just begin combat, see if our opponent wants to tap. He does. So now we can attack with the Neonate, get in for a point, discard our forest, see if we draw anything, and then lose. Alright, let's see. We drew the mountain, which is what we were hoping for. So, what do we take? 3, 4, 5, 6? So we're not technically dead. I can't imagine a scenario that gets us out except for running, like, removal spell. Or like, big emerge creature and removal spells. Let's see, so that's 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go to the next game. Okay, so... Sanguinary Mage, Outburst, that's Temper. I don't think... So what's bad against our opponent? Nothing's really bad. Yeah. I don't think we're really bad. I think we had a bad a bad hand last time. Yes, we'll play first. Okay, this is a good hand. We got a Brazen Wolves and a Primal Druid and a Woodland Patrol. So let's play Mountain first. Primal Druid into Brazen Wolves into Woodland Patrol. Yeah. I mean, we could play Fork in the Road, but Primal Druid's better if we get an emerge creature or like an equipment. Brazen Wolves is really good. Woodland Patrol, it's not bad. It's not... Okay. So this is going better. We play our Brazen Wolves. And... pass it back. And then next turn we get to attack for 4 and play a Woodland Patrol. Dauntless Cathar. It's a good card. So here, it's the same thing. We're still going to attack with our Brazen Wolves. We'll trade it for the Cathar. And then we'll play the Woodland Patrol. next turn we have Fragment. Or Fork in the Road. Fragment. That's all he's going to do with his turn. That's fine. So... yeah, I think we just play Fork in the Road. Fork in the Road. We'll get Forest, Mountain, play a Forest, Fragment, attack with Woodland Patrol. See if our opponent is just Puncturing Light. It's fine. Opponent has a lot more cards than us. They've been much more efficient this game than we have so far. Okay, well that's gonna probably get Alchemist Greeting. Or we could just hit it with a Borrowed Hostility when he attacks. Yeah, that seems fine. And then the question is, do we want to escalate our Borrowed Hostility, or do we want to let our Primal Druid die so that we can get a land? I think we want to escalate because our opponent has a lot of... Our opponent has a lot of creatures that are like 2 power that we can block with our Primal Druid. So, and that keeps our opponent from getting a clue. So, I think that's fine. Okay, opponent is on the Flying Spirit Token plan, so that's going to be a problem for us. Because we can't do anything unless we can get this to transform. But we're pretty far behind on that. So we really do need to draw some threats. And pretty soon. Because Alchemist Greeting, like 1 Spirit Token, is not... It's going to save us like 3 damage over the game, which is not going to be enough. Okay, Duskwatch Recruiter. That's certainly something that will be happy. Alchemist Greeting. Okay. Or Bombardment. Both are fine. I think we just kill these 2 creatures, I think we Alchemist Greeting the Duskwatch Recruiter. I guess we can Bombardment one of the Flying Spirit Tokens. Again, it's not like it's saving us too much damage. I mean, we can block this anyways, though. So we'll save it till his turn. But I could see a world where Bombardment a Spirit Token's correct. probably is, because we can always block the Cathar. Yeah, so we'll kill one of the spirit tokens. Take 2. I don't even think we use our fragment. Like, we're too far behind. Prowler. Transform. There's no reason to hide it. Like, our opponent knows we have no cards in hand. Alright, so we have a few turns to come up with something. Okay, we have slightly less turns to come up with something. So we're going to take 5 or 4. It doesn't change the clock either way. So I guess we block here. Alright, Obsessive Skinner does not actually do anything. So I guess we make an Obsessive Skinner into a 2/2 so that we can trade here and just like keep blocking here, trade here, take 2. We have like 3 turns. Our opponent has 4 cards in hand. Oh, but we do have Delirium. So that's actually a thing. I did not even realize that. So that's good. we can block the Obsessive Skinner on the Cathar and the Primal Druid on the Ironclad Slayer. Druid, oh, never mind. Just can't. So we have 1 turn. Our opponent has such good removal. This will have us take 5. Yeah. So now I don't even know what gets out of this. Nothing. A Noose Constrictor. Alright, so we can attack our opponent for 0. Seems good. I guess we just take a damage and lose the match. So that was round 1. I don't think our deck is bad. I think that game 2 we got a little unlucky with our draws, and I think our opponent just has like the greatest removal package. So we'll see you in round 2.